The bloodletting in Benue State and its environs has not stopped, contrary to the information they are feeding you. Benue, Plateau, Kogi, Taraba, the northern enclave has not rested. It's been from one bloodbath to another bloodbath. Needless bloodletting on daily basis. How long do we continue like this as a people? How much more can we take? Citizens ended on daily basis for no fault of theirs because certain individuals feel they have the right to do so. Well, let's see the latest victims of this mayhem in Benue State.
White caskets laid end to end across an open field. An agonizing familiar sight in Benue State as families gathered here in FAU Tikbi, Ugboju district of Otukpo local government area to say their final goodbyes to victims killed during July's violent early morning raid. The victims span generations, men, women, and young children. They were targeted on Tuesday, July 28th, when suspected armed headsmen stormed this agrarian community, destroying homes and leaving a trail of bloodshed.
Deeply anguished because human life had gone down, not because of any fault of theirs, because of aggressor that came upon them without them provoking anyone. I've told a lot of people before now that the law against open grazing ought to be enforced. Because we saw Maraunder, we saw headers in our bushes only because they are with cattle. If the government will enforce the law against open grazing, I am sure a lot of people that hide to attack communities on ground of grazing will no longer be there.
Community leaders say rural communities across Benue continue to face attacks despite repeated assurances of improved security. They are calling on the federal and state governments to move beyond condemnations and deploy measures capable of protecting vulnerable farming communities.
A few days before now, I got up on the floor of the house. I warned of reprisal attack. I warned the public. I warned the security agencies. I warned the government. But here we are today. 13 people dead. Recently it happened in Otukpo, where we lost about 9 persons. And here we are today, 13 persons gone. Just like that. It could have been prevented. It could have been avoided. I am really sad.
It is a sad moment for all of us in Ugboju, Otukpo government, Benue State and Nigeria at large. If you can see very well, since the thing happened, nobody have never rested. We called on the federal government to own for the interventions and also to help us. We know the issues of insecurity is all over Nigeria. It's not only here. It happens in Otukpo of recent when 11 lives were also claimed. So we are calling on the federal government to come and assist us in terms of the security.
We want to go beyond lamentation. I want to tell the government of the day, the state government, the federal government, the senator, the House of Race members, state House of Assembly members, to really propose how we can go into massive recruitment of mercenaries who will come help our local vigilantes before the homeland defenders, before the state police and all of that come to fruition.
Representative of Equipping the Persecuted, a U.S. non-governmental organization, announced direct financial relief to the bereaved families and local vigilante groups to bolster community-led security.
Today we are here to come and share in their pains, mourn with them, and then encourage them to continue to hold forth. As an organization, we cannot do much. We can only do but a little. But in our own little way, we have been able to put resources together. We have gone to the hospital where other victims who were shot, but they escaped. We were able to settle their medical bills. And not just that, we also mobilized relief materials. And we are here some time ago to give them relief material to caution the effects of these attacks on them.
This tragedy comes just weeks after a similar mass burial in neighboring Otoponobi, where 8 residents were laid to rest following a July 12th attack. Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia condemned the latest carnage, describing it as deadly and unprovoked, and ordered security agencies to hunt down the perpetrators. For the people of FAU Tukbi, the prayers offered today bring solemn closure, but little reassurance. Until perpetrators are hunted down and brought to justice, farming communities across Benue live with constant fear that tomorrow could bring yet another mass grave. Dofan Aga, AIT News, Ugbojo.
Quite unfortunate, right? These are fellow countrymen who are ended for no fault of theirs. I think it's high time the people start getting ready to defend themselves, because the government obviously has failed. Can guarantee you no fit be in my village. For Delta State, the village where I come from, Fulani enter do this kind thing, no. They go hunt them down. In fact, they go take am up and hunt them down in every community in Delta State. They fit even enter other states. You find them. That's how brutal my people can actually be. I think it's high time Nigerians learn to respond and react appropriately. We can't continue, losing souls on daily basis, turning women to widows, making them childless, making children orphans on daily basis. Nigeria is eating up our own. And this cannot continue like this. If you've not yet figured out how your life becomes after an election, to tie it to whatever happens to you stems from the election, then you're not yet ready. It is high time you vote out this wicked and inept government who continue to forgive terrorists and pamper them on daily basis. You must rise as a people to kick this irresponsible government out and live as a people in your own land with dignity. Let's have your thoughts in the comment section. See you around. Peace.